Alright guys, it's fucking Sunday. I didn't know what I was going to be doing for a video this weekend. To be honest, I've been feeling kind of sick. Just my stomach, just every day I wake up, just not good. It's like 3 o'clock on Sunday, and my dad just called me. He's out picking up some groceries, and his car is having a bad day. I'm gonna go see what the hell's wrong with that piece of garbage ass Kia. Be over there. He's in front of the frickin' El Bodegón. Terrible place to break down, but at least there's an AutoZone right next to it, so you know, a discount on any parts. I think it's either his ignition switch died or the alternator died, which I believe I've already replaced the alternator in that car. So I'm not too happy. At least it'll be under warranty. Free shit. Yeah. Well, I got here within like 5 seconds. I figured out the alternator is not working. I've already replaced it with an AutoZone one. So, you know, you get what you pay for. So, battery's still at like 11.5 volts. So, battery should hold, or should take a charge once I put a new alternator on here. But while it's running, it's down to like 8 volts. I don't even know how it's running on 8 volts. But man, you can see down in here. And then you can't really see. You know, I got new belts on everything, and there's that alternator down in there. She looks new-ish. Say I put that on maybe two years ago, maybe 3. But man, it's not hard. You just have to get it from the bottom. I just can't do that in this parking lot because there's just stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna go get alternator at the AutoZone that's like over there behind me, and see if I can get this back to the house somehow. Yeah. I almost got ahead of myself and took this alternator out. I forgot I was trying to make a little video out of this. Yeah, you know, that's how YouTube works. Okay. So I already got the stupid little dust shield out from down under there. So now it's gonna unplug it, unbolt the power lead coming out of it, and then take the tensioner, loosen that, take the belt off of it, and take the bottom bolt out. And hopefully it matches the alternator that they gave me, which the plug looks different. So we'll see. Alright, car's running again. Got a new alternator down in there. Shiny. Put the battery back. I left it at the AutoZone to get it charged up just so it would start right away, and yeah, we're good. 14.5 volts now while the car's on, so that's about it. I got another project coming up on this thing. Yeah. Cracked radiator. Probably just gonna dump some sealer in there. I don't want to change this radiator. I think the whole front bumper has to come off. Yeah. You guys didn't think that was all the video was going to be about. Got the Accord out here. Yes, it's somehow running. Yes, it still leaks power steering fluid. Yes, the clutch works. But I just want to go over it real quick and just show you guys why I don't want to paint this thing. I mean, besides that being the best hood that I got at the junkyard, I mean, this door. This door is horrid. It's got dents and shit in it. Look at all these little pin dents here and here. On the roof, there's dents all over the roof as well. Dents on the trunk. All over the trunk. And besides that, in order for me to repaint this correctly, I need to get all this paint off, because this is all lacquer. And you can't paint polyurethane or water-based over lacquer. It just won't stick. So I need to get all of this paint off if I were to paint it. That's why I don't want to paint it. I want to do what I'm going to put a photo in here, right here. This is basically what I want to do. This is what my old car was. This was my 01 Golf. It had 200,000 miles on it. It was insane. And man, that engine, by the time I sold it, was just puking out every type of fluid from every type of orifice. But I checked all the seals. None of the seals were bad. It just, cylinder number 4 was a little blown head gasket on it, and I drove it for 2 years like that, and it was perfectly fine. Oh, but yeah, that's what I want to do to the Accord. But for right now, I'm just gonna go for a spin around the block in it and see if this thing even remotely works. So yeah, let's find out. Alright, so I forgot to bring my phone holder, but you know, we'll survive. I'm just gonna put you guys down in my lap. So far, so good. I mean, yeah, it works. It's a little bit of boost. AFR looks good. So, you know, now I think if I baby this thing down to Pompano, which by baby I mean just don't get into full boost and don't floor it, she'll be good. Those piston rings definitely are not touching anymore. At least I think that's what was going on. It's got a high idle that I'll have to figure out. Already had to adjust the throttle body a couple times before I even, you know, did anything with the turbo or whatnot. Just on the stock ECU I had to adjust it because it was hunting really bad. Like, damn, and it's hot as fuck out as well. South Florida is like 95 degrees out, but this thing's staying ice cold. So yeah, I'm just right around the corner from my house, so pick up back there. Okay, back at the house. You know, stays nice and, let me get you in there, stays nice and cool because I got that nice fan set up. The idle's high and it hunts a little bit. Yeah, little hunting. You know, brake light, SRS light, you know, no airbag, handbrake's up, you know, we're good. Yeah, you guys can't see that. It's about, goes between 12 and 13. Definitely needs some a tune, obviously, you know. We've known this for a while now. But other than that, this car is pretty good to go. I'm surprised that it even, you know, drives as well as it does right now, considering it's got new pistons and whatnot. But there is, I can't lie to you guys. There is one little issue with this engine. I don't know if it's going to be a big issue. I honestly don't care. It makes a little bit of a noise down low. I don't know how well that's going to translate on the video, but it sounds like a slightly loose rod or an oil pump that is has a bad bearing in it or is slapping around a little bit. But I put a new oil pressure sensor on it. Oil light hasn't come on. It's got fresh oil in it. I know it's super clean on the inside of the engine, except for, you know, where it's all gummed up and crap from the old oil that was sitting in there. Ugh, it's fucking Japanese engines, garbage. All gummed up, gunked up, and crapped out, and stuck, and sticky, and full of shit, and not good. And you basically have to rebuild the entire engine, but that's not the point of this. We're gonna see how long she lasts. Next time this car is driving, hopefully it'll be driving down to Pompano. I just honestly cannot find the time between work. It's just draining, absolutely draining. You get home at 6 o'clock, it's already raining out or about to rain, and you're exhausted and can't really do anything. Yeah, it hasn't been that great the past few weeks, but you know, just gotta keep grinding, get the money in the bank, and hope things work out for the future. I'm glad this car is running. Glad I was able to fix my dad's car relatively easily. I don't know why everyone doesn't just buy a 2003 Acura CL Type S with a manual transmission. Besides the fact that was only what, 55 or 6,500 of them made in 2003. But nothing breaks on these cars. At least I can't break anything. I've done a few modifications that have broken some stuff, but other than that, the only thing I've had break was the radiator fan. And of course, you can't buy those new. So I had to buy a new electric motor for the fan and take all the rusted screws out. That was a really fun day when that happened. So exhausted, was sick this weekend, didn't even want to get out of bed yesterday, and when I did finally get out of bed, I didn't want to leave the house or do anything. I was just so sick. My stomach just terrible. I don't know if it's the stress, the anxiety, what it is, but you know, I'm working through it. Everything's fine, everything's working out so far. Just keep your head high, keep pushing. The best advice I can give is don't let anything anyone says make you think differently. Just like if someone's hating on you, fuck them right in the ass, pull down their pants, give them some spit if you're a nice guy, but yeah, just fuck them in the ass. That's why I learned from a really young age to be self-sufficient. I don't rely on anybody. If I can't figure it out, then yeah, I'll reach out, but it's gotten to the point, working on cars and whatnot, anyone that I can reach out to just doesn't know either, because I've just gotten to that weird point where if I can't figure it out, that someone across the country will be able to, but no one I know locally here. So, yeah, just keep your head held high, block out the haters, and just keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep uploading these videos. You know, I'm going to keep hanging in there, try to figure something else out, but I don't have anyone to rely on. I don't have many friends. So it's basically just me by myself on my own. Of course, I got my parents, but my my dad's turning 67 in a couple days. My mom just turned, or is going to turn 66 in August. So they're both on Social Security. There's not much, I can't really help them. I have to take care of them a little bit, but you know, they can take care of themselves, but they can't really help me out with anything. So I'm on my own. Like, I live here. Yes, I live with my parents, but it's more of like they're not taking care of me type of thing. If I fuck up, it's my fault. I have to fix it. That's it. So there's no handouts in this household. Just keep pushing, guys. Doesn't matter how rough of a spot you're in. I know I'm not in that rough of a spot. I've got a job. I've got a place to live. I've got 2 cars. And I've got money in my bank account. I'm able to feed myself, and it's fine. So I'm well off as far as I'm concerned. I'm just not at that point where I can go out and just buy these stupid-ass cars that have value for no fucking reason at all, even though they're fucking claptraps, fucking SR20, blowing oil pumps left and right, RBs filling their heads full of oil and ruining their main bearings. Like, these cars, they're garbage. You look at any GTR, oh, super clean on the outside. Look underneath it. Look at the pinch welds. Look where a lift would make contact with the pinch welds. Guaranteed they're fucking mushroomed, clapped out, fucked up underneath, bacon, wavy, rusted, fucked. I've yet to see a clean GTR in South Florida. I know they exist, but they don't come out. They're not driven. They're just sitting, accumulating value. But don't worry, guys, that price is going to fucking drop. All the value in these cars is going to go down, and just wait for the EPA to start hitting people personally. There's going to be no more HKS strokers in America. Just you wait. Those are gone. Same thing with anything else. If you're not using factory parts, you're not rebuilding an engine anymore. That's my rant. Goddamn. I guess this video wasn't that short after all. It's probably going to get cut up a lot, and I'm going to take a lot of parts out. Just don't let people take advantage of you anymore. Stop laying down and being the fucking welcome mat. Okay? You guys gotta stick up for yourselves. If you let anybody put you down and you show that you're down from it, then yeah, they win. Sometimes you gotta push back. You gotta fight back. You can't just lay down. You can't just submit. I've been a doormat all my life, practically. Always helping out my friends, helping everyone else out, and not getting shit out of it, except for if I stop helping somebody, they suddenly stop talking to me. They suddenly stop hitting me up. Like I said, my bills are paid. I pay my bills. So I don't need anybody. I don't need any help. I take care of myself. My car breaks down, I fix it. Everything else in life I can figure out. Like, the hardest thing in life for me would be to fix a car, and I already got that down. So anything else going on in my life is fucking cake. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I just don't have the money to pay for these expensive parts and cars and shit. So that's just why it's not happening. I've got no free time right now. I just gotta be making money. So I'm gonna keep making these videos little by little here and there. You know, it might go down to one every other week if I just can't come up with any ideas, just because I just can't be spending money like these big brand name YouTubers do. It's just insane. I don't make the money off of this, and I can't spend my own money in the same amounts that they're spending, because that's just it's not possible. I don't make that enough. It's hot as hell out. I'm going inside. Thanks for listening.